Alrighty, you guys, welcome back to a brand new episode here on
The ankle.
Hello, Foodie Beauties.
He looks like a fat Pauly Shore.
When the chow is tea, but the finna is gag, sis, I'm dead as a child.
So good day, you guys. I know. It's going to be a Flobby Bobby Friday. We're cool with that, right? As long as Ham Beast don't upload, we're good. We're good. We do have some catching up to do with Flobby. And y'all already know the deal. Barbecue chillin', go subscribe. I'll give you a second. Also, very random. Did y'all know that season 2 of Wednesday came out? Just kind of randomly figured that out the other day. So, after this, we're going to be cleaning and having that on in the background. I've still not seen any sign of Gaga, though, in it, which, choices. But, thank you so much for tuning on in, you guys. I hope everyone's having a beautiful, wonderful Friday. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, like and subscribe, become... So, like I said, for today's video, we're catching up with Floob. The first video is Scammer Foodie Beauty using child PayPal money for hotels and fast food in Doha. Highlights. Y'all, oh my god. If you thought I couldn't get more pissed off, oh, just you wait. And then the second one is called Foodie Beauty broke more furniture in Syria. I mean, go figure. Go figure. You know she'd be cracking everything over there, including the foundation. But, yeah, that is the plan, y'all. Oh, my God. I'm going to try to contain my rage. No. I'm going to try to contain it, but I've said it many times before. Children, animals, especially disabled children, like, dog, you're going to... you're going to get me ready to fight. Like... Oh, it's just, those are the few things that just really get my blood boiling. And the fact that we called this, how dare she come on and tell us that we are the bad people for knowing exactly the bullshit she was pulling. And I hope she loses her freaking subscribers. You know she won't. You know she won't. She's still gonna have her delusional ass beaters backing up every action, everything. That's why there's only about 3 or 4 comments per community post. Because those are the only people that are condoning this shit. Absolutely deluded psychopaths just like Foodie. It enrages me. I'm sorry. I really am. But she just pisses me off so much. Oh my god. Her and Amber just constantly fighting for who can be the worst freaking human ever. And also, y'all are like neck and neck for who should be in jail first. Fuck. But yeah, that is the plan, you guys. I have a feeling she's going to get out of there pretty soon anyways. We knew it wouldn't last long. Hasn't even been a month, has it? I don't know. But thank you so much once again. I know this is a long intro, very yappy. Hope y'all are having a great Friday once again. And with that, let's dive right on into this. Shall we?
She make it clap, clap, clap. She make it clap, clap, clap.
I hate the zoom in on the gun, though. I gotta be honest. Like, ugh.
The same curve. I always run over like.
You ready, y'all?
Keep the minute on. Stop the dog. Stop the dog. Keep the minute on.
Oh, and here comes Goober as well. Hi, big boy.
How long am I gonna be in this?
Oh, and this big boy too while we're at it. Oh, and now apparently Salah has gone and bought himself a new car. So tell me again how you use that money to actually help that poor little girl. Huh? I mean, if she doesn't need that schooling, okay, that's good. Like, if it's provided, but to use a disabled child to garner yourself more cash, disgusting. This is why there are laws against people like you, Foodie. In your home country, in Kuwait even, you have to go to a war-torn country to be able to pull your bullshit. I'd recommend not stepping foot in Canada.
Hotel, I'm not sure. The house. It needs quite a bit of work.
Bro, I bet.
I don't know. A lot of painting and little renovations and
Bro, I guess that's really terrible that Foodie just doesn't like the wall color.
that's why I find it so like, I guess just like weird that like people think that we can afford to renovate a whole house, send Sasa to school and pay for all that, and also to stay in a hotel and live life. Like there's no way.
Oh, so now everything's so expensive, but before, you guys, Syria is so cheap and affordable.
My goal was like 1,000. We made like a little over that, like maybe 1,100 or something like that.
A little over that. But in her community post, she always exaggerates, saying, you guys, you donated way more than we ever could have thought. Thank you so much. This is going to help Zaza so much.
Not very much. I don't know if it would like help to post the PayPal amounts, but like maybe I could do that. But I don't want to share like the amount of like the school, the places that we spend the money, because I don't want people to track it down. Like since what happened to me in Cornwall and just anywhere, people tracking down every little thing, I'm very.
You can hide the school's information and still provide proof that you at least paid that amount to someone. But we ain't going to do that, are we?
Very paranoid about that now. Like, you know, I didn't say the fees for her school only were 1K. I said we're trying to raise that much because the fees for her school plus the transportation, plus, like there's a lot of little things that, you know, the money will be used for her school.
Will be used for. She already claimed that Zaza was in school and that was taken care of. So what's the truth, Foodie?
What's wrong with showing her face? She's not on the internet anywhere. We didn't use her full name.
It doesn't matter. You shouldn't put a child on the internet like that, especially one with disability.
Like, that's not even her real name. So.
We know. Someone caught it in the comments. It was like, interesting how Zaza has the same name as that dish soap behind her.
I said the school fees, the transportation, the outfits, and everything were 1K. So, around 1K. Around that.
So what she means is it was probably $600 and the rest is going to her and Salah.
I know. And it's anybody complaining in the chat right now, did you donate any money? It was only a few donors. It was
only a few donors, but you got over $1,100, Foodie? You're such a crock of shit.
Like a handful of donors. Did any of you donate? I don't know.
I'm sure maybe some people did, but that's irregardless. You still used a disabled child to make money for yourself. All right? No matter how you slice or dice that, Foodie, you're a fucking scumbag.
You're worried about other people's money. There are people who trust our intentions and trust us. If you don't donate.
Okay, well, they're idiots. Sorry about it. If you give money to her or Amber, you're a fucking idiot. Let's just call it what it is. I understand, like, haha, the troll of it all. I get it. But that is just pushing these women to keep doing what they're doing. They need to have their money taken away.
That's fine. But just, like, shut up about it, you know? Like...
You can disagree, just don't fucking tell me.
But the thing is I have reasons I've posted on my community tab why I'm apprehensive of sharing more. Like, I did share the initial receipts. Thank you.
You didn't share anything.
Because I feel like in my situation, it's a bit different. You have vulture haters just waiting to pick apart and pocket watch and make content out of it and be like, well, we're...
Pocket watch. You see that? She's pissed off that people are keeping track of the money. That's what pisses her off the most. She's like, how dare you pay attention to what I'm spending and what I'm asking for? She's a fucking scammer.
This penny go? Where did this penny go? You're scamming, blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, I honestly just, I hate that. Like, you know what I mean?
We hate that you're using a disabled child to make money for yourself because you're too lazy to get a fucking job. That's what we hate, Foodie.
And guaranteed, if I posted the receipt, like how much the fees for the school are, people would probably look up schools, call schools, whatever.
As a donor, I expected receipts as promised. No proof equals no trust. I'll be filing a chargeback and reporting your PayPal as fraudulent. Sorry. Exactly.
You know? What name did you donate under in PayPal? Yes, it is. It is more risky. Because Sasa is not her real name. She's not anywhere on the YouTube. She's not anywhere on the internet.
So why'd you go and put her on there? Huh?
And people would probably be able to find more with receipts from the actual school than that.
Again, block out the information, you lazy slough.
So yeah. And don't play dumb. People would do that. She's on the internet because her parents said it could, and they are
Well, maybe stop being a shit fuck person, and then people won't attack you, Foodie.
desperate for help. Okay? And if I wanted to scam, I wouldn't have come on here and been honest and said we met our goal. I would have probably been like, yeah, give us more money.
Girl, bye. Girl, bye.
I'm not like I am. I don't need you here. Plain and simple. Ask.
Hear that? She doesn't need any of y'all. Okay, Foodie. Listen, once shit slows down again, she'll go back to her. I mean, she was live last night as I was like laying down and tuned in for like 3 seconds. She had like 300 people in there. Good job.
Bruce about receipts? Okay. And that's another thing. Like, people are dumb, and I posted receipts for Bruce. 100%.
You posted that it cost you $75. If that, maybe, to have him looked at that little walk-in clinic. Didn't even hold a stethoscope to him. Like, come on, dude.
People want to villainize me for helping a cat. Okay.
It seems like she knows she's fucked. I think she knows. Like, you can kind of see it in her face. She doesn't seem as deluded. She's not as angry. She knows.
And that's literally all I'm going to say.
Because you got.
No, Nora is not her mom. Did I actually say that anywhere? No. We know a lot of people here. A lot. So, I didn't bounce out of the country with people's money. What are you even talking about? You don't make any sense.
That's exactly what happened, talking about Kuwait.
Like, what? I bounced out of the country because I was tired of, like, biting my tongue and, like, being super careful and, like...
And you're going to tell me you don't have to do that in Syria. Okay.
Worried about this joke-ass friggin' Pause Kuwait company
Exactly. You jumped out of there.
threatening me with prostitution charges. You know, that's what I was bouncing out of. I'm like, bye.
No, they were going to charge your husband. I have a feeling.
I'm not living here. See you. You know, it got...
And interesting. It went that far? Huh. Oh. So they obviously found something, huh, Foodie?
It got bad.
What's the why did it get bad? And don't tell me the haters. Whose actions led to all that, huh? If you stayed your ass in the apartment, you wouldn't have gotten into that situation.
And, yeah, haters are to blame for that, 100%.
No, go figure.
They reached out and harassed these people, told them all these lies. These people believe them because they're loony. I don't know what the problem is. Nothing came out of their threats. Nothing. It's all BS.
Well, nothing came out of it because you fled the country, Foodie. That's usually how that works.
Telling them I ran a stop sign, telling them I buried my hamster
Well, you did.
in the beach.
You did.
Like,
You literally did that all on live stream, bitch. What are you fucking talking about?
I can't deal. I can't. I'm like, I'm out of here. Bye. Anyway, I don't give a crap about any of that. So moving on.
She ran a stop sign and drove down a one-way street, yes. And she buried her hamster on the beach. She did that on live.
Yeah, me too. She looked super happy. You know, her and her family's taken care of. You know, like we do a lot, you know, for people that we love around us.
Oh, I bet.
You know.
You totally aren't moochers like you are in every other facet of your lives.
But we also have a lot to take care of with the house, and Salah, you know.
He needed a new car.
The car, and just...
Yeah.
We know a lot of people here, and a lot of people need help as well. And, you know.
Here, quote unquote, right, because she's not even there. Wait, this might be extremely ignorant. Doha, that's not in Syria, right? Is it? Hold on, I'll Google that. Nope, it's Qatar, so Hmm.
Oh, well, she had the school in the picture. I probably shouldn't say if that was definitively the school. We visited a few schools that day. I'm afraid people are gonna like analyze the paint on the wall.
I mean, dude, probably.
No, I made sure there was nothing around, like nothing with writing, but who knows? And I did that for accountability, you know?
To be fair, though, that doesn't prove anything. That just proves that Zaza was somewhere.
So many haters in here, not a single one of them donated money. I got a message on Instagram from
Because we know better than that, dude. If you actually posted a link to a donation site, then maybe. Maybe. But not anything that could possibly benefit you.
Mary Feethen, whatever her name is. And she's like, sorry, Chantal, I'm requesting a refund because I don't feel the situation is right. Take care to you and your family. So I just did like this and I blocked her. Like, if you're going to think that...
Jesus, dude. So any tiny little disagreement, that's it.
bad of me.
Especially if you gave her money. Nope.
And just be like, she started as a hater. Yo mama covered her. She was like making fun of my body at first. She was like,
Bruh, honestly, can we stop talking about Yo Mama? I'm sorry. Eye roll. I really don't give a shit.
there's no way you're 330. I'm 330. And then she went through this whole like, I don't know, moral dilemma phase and was like, I'm so sorry I treated you bad. I don't even remember. I looked through the PayPal. I don't even see a donation from her at all. If y'all want to hate me for trying to help someone,
Well, she probably took it back.
whatever. That's your problem. I would never say I need money for a child and not provide that for her. You know, it wouldn't happen.
Okay. I don't take your word on that.
So
The way you're... So, no.
from now on, if I need something, I'm just going to say, like, if you want to help, help. If you don't, don't. But don't, you know.
No, Foodie. Stop coming on and using different people's plights to get yourself a fucking Big Mac meal. It's fucking pathetic. We've been saying that so much with Amber and Foodie. Like, I've just never seen people with this low of morals and self-respect or respect for others. It's downright pitiful.
I'm not giving this as content for people and just, no, making drama. It's starting to, like, really just be a headache, you know?
Oh, the consequences of our actions.
You'll get updates of her throughout the year, and if you're not happy with that, well, I don't know what to tell you. Sorry. It's, like I said, people who didn't even donate are complaining, so. Don't believe me? Not my problem. You don't listen to what I say and then believe the stupid theory.
No, we watch your actions, Foodie, because your actions always go against what you say.
That people make up, not my problem. I'm not going to cry if you don't like me, believe me.
Oh, eye roll. But you're going to sit here and tell us about it for the rest of the fucking evening, I'm sure.
I don't care. You're literally nothing in my life. Like, a hater who doesn't like me is nothing in my life at all, period.
Lying straight through her teeth, lol. I mean... Okay, let's put aside the fact that these people literally pay your bills, Foodie. If you don't like it, then just block and move on, okay? Honestly, I'll at least give you that. But at the end of the day... Hold on, sorry. But, like, if these people did not get to her, she would not sit here complaining about it literally the majority of the live stream. Like, these are just snippets of it. But this was it for a majority of the time. And it's this every time. I don't care. Do your worst. Well.
You guys are important to me, though, but, you know, once that...
Only because you agree with me. At the first sight of you not doing that, blocked.
house is ready, I'm going to be in my...
Listen, I at least give people chances. If you're just constantly annoying, then yeah, sorry. But that's none of you guys, so it's fine. I'm not talking about, like, the occasional, like, Jordan, you're stupid. That's fine. Some people, though, Lord.
like,
It's like they come directly from her or Amber. It's just like, fuck out of here.
wife of a Syrian Muslim man era. Like, full max. Like, how... we've still been pretty spoiled being at friends and stuff, how, like, staying at others' houses. They spoil you. You don't have to really do much. I offer and I do what I can, but they mostly just really...
But no one ever comes over there. Notice that. Right? So if you're constantly going to the other people's place and that's just the culture to give, to give, to give, you're not really giving the opportunity to give back. And you're kind of taking advantage of that. And look at you, looking down off to the side. You know what the fuck you're talking about.
Take good care of you, so I'm gonna have to do the hard work. Like one girl,
The hard work.
one place we stayed at, she washes the floor seven times a day because people walk bare feet. It gets dirty after every meal. They wash the floor. Like, I'm gonna have to like really be a lot more active than I'm used to in my life. And
She ain't going to do that. Look at her. She can't even look us in the eye.
you know, I think it'll just be really, really, really good for me. No one cares, Petite Theo.
Ain't a damn thing gonna happen. She has to go to a hotel so she can just lay around.
Get a life. My God, you people really need a life, seriously. Like, what? Who cares?
Okay, says the woman that is literally abusing, a financial charity, whatever. Okay.
I'm in the Middle East. I'm traveling in the Middle East. And yeah, you're allowed to have an account that's in Canada. I don't live in the Middle East. I'm not a resident here. Try harder, loser. Like, seriously.
Oh, they're going to try a lot harder, Foodie. I hope you get fucked. I hope the Syrian fist comes down on you so hard you run back to Canada, and I hope that fist comes down on you too. Because at this point, jail, bitch.
My God, I can't. This is what I mean.
Her and Amber, jail. Give them the same cell, and then just set up a 24/7 live stream. That'd be fucking hilarious. That's how you can pay off your debts to society.
They're so dumb. They're so dumb. Who cares? Report my PayPal. I don't even care if it gets closed down. Do it. Whatever.
Well, you heard her. Listen, I know you guys aren't the IRL type, but I know there were a few, maybe a couple dozen of you shady little goblins that went running.
I'm going to dispute it, but I don't care if they say no, whatever. Make another one. You think I care?
And we will keep reporting. Sorry, I'm not an IRL person. I hate just like the concept of it. Like the stuff that went down with her apartment in not Montreal, in Cornwall. I don't agree with that. However, this international waters, baby, free reign. Free range? Free reign? It's free. I don't know. When I record these in the morning versus at night, you can just tell the amber gets to my brain.
Honestly, get a life. Walla. Oh my God, I can't believe that. I don't care.
Imagine someone that bed rots and pisses and shits her bed. Has to go to a hotel just to get an ounce of comfort and stuff her face with fast food is telling you to get a life. Okay. I
don't need warnings. I don't need any drama, okay? So do your crap behind the scenes. Even if it got reported, I'm never going to say online. So you're doing all your worst for nothing because I'm never giving it attention. So goodbye.
Well, it doesn't matter. They will pay attention. They'll notice if that account gets shut down. They will notice.
Yeah, I'm still not a Syrian resident, Agathon, so it doesn't matter. I can stay.
So you're skirting around the Syrian financial system. You're skirting around the Canadian financial system. Now, granted, I don't know what there is for the Syrian financial system, but something tells me they would want to know if someone is earning copious amounts of money in their country.
We'll come back, stay here. Doesn't mean I'm a resident. So, actually, we're going to make a new rule. If you're not here...
So let me guess. She's doing the border hopping again. We're doing all that messy shit. Okay. She ain't going to be sneaking in and out of that fucking country multiple times a year, dude. Trust and believe that.
Enjoy my content with traveling, with whatever, and you're just here to talk about stupid past.
Well, where's the content?
Yeah, people have been reporting it forever, you know? Who cares, Mary? Who cares? An investigation for what? If they contact me, you know what I'm going to say? I'll send them the receipts from the school. How about that? You sent it, friends. What did you even send? I don't even have a donation from you. Like, good for you. Good luck with that. The money's already been paid to her. So, for her schooling, good luck with that.
No one believes you, Foodie.
Yeah.
And if we do, I don't believe that it was that much. I think she's lying about the numbers so that she could, skim her percentage off of the top. And her percentage is probably larger than the percentage going to Zaza.
You can get a dual citizenship and have 2 passports. In Canada, you can't do that. Like, you're doing the worst. You're doing this for, like, you're dumb. You don't know anything. You don't know anything about my life really behind the scenes in regards to stuff like that. Like, it's beyond
Don't worry, they'll find out.
stupid, Anyways, whatever. I've turned off all messages on Instagram. You can't message me there for, like, new people. And also on everywhere. Don't even bother me. Just leave me alone. Thank you.
She wants to be left alone, but she can't stop abusing and manipulating people.
I make weird noises randomly. I have to use the facilities.
Of course she does. Ooh. We gotta look at the hotel room. Good God.
No! I'm such an idiot.
What a dipshit. So they definitely found which hotel she's in, right?
I flipped the camera and showed some of my room. Oh my God.
Dingus.
And it's messy.
I have a feel. Did y'all just hear my stomach? Oh my God. I have a feeling they figured out where she is just off that.
I'm a loser.
T.
You guys didn't see that? Ugh, my back. No, I didn't want to friggin' dox my room.
Listen, I sneezed last night laying down in bed and I felt it in my back. I was like, no, I'm turning into Foodie.
No, go back and see. Did you see anything else?
Ew. I can only imagine what was in that hotel room.
No, you see the room too. They're probably already have the photo, super analyzing every little detail of the furniture.
Probably.
That's why, because they're friggin' losers. If I have to change.
See, that's rich coming from a loser that has to use a disabled child to get herself a hotel vacation. Rich coming from a loser like that.
Hotel rooms, I will. I don't give a shit. Rahima, scammer? Psycho loser. Bye. Prove that I'm a scammer. Worst comes to worst, I leave hotel
You can't prove that you're not a scammer. That's the worst part.
rooms. I don't care. I don't care. I know I'll be doxxed. Whatever. I don't give a shit anymore. Whatever. I don't care. I'm not living my life worrying about these little things anymore. Whatever. I don't care. Nope.
Okay.
Not Royal Qatar Hotel. But it's probably only a matter of time until people find out where I am. But no. I'm in Syria.
I didn't think she was.
But not in Damascus.
Wonder Palace Hotel, Qatar, Doha. Yep, bingo.
Why would you care where I am? That's the question. I don't know. I'm just curious. Seriously.
Because we want to know what the fuck you're doing. Taking all that money and then running out of the country.
No one's going to stop me for shit. I didn't do anything illegal, so get a life. Hold on.
And she said she doesn't have access to money, so how the hell is she getting this hotel? Huh?
Anybody trying to dox? Or whatever, bye. I don't have to tell any of you people where I am. Who else?
Okay, maybe be smarter.
Who else? Where is she? Oh yeah, you. Bye. Okay, is it Dream Palace, Royal Hotel, Wonder? What is it? You said 5 different hotels. Get a life. I know.
They're running through the options, dingus.
I'm not saying
She's getting sweaty. She scared herself there.
I am outside of Syria, and why would I lie? Why do you think I would lie about that? Can you give me one good reason?
Because you're a scammer and you're running off with people's money, just like you did with the Pause Kuwait situation.
Why? Think logically now. Think. Sorry, what's your name? Nikiana. Give me a good reason that you could think of why I would have to lie about my location.
Well, you're specifically lying about being in Syria. You could have said you're in any country. That doesn't really matter. They clocked where you were because you showed your room. All right? So we know you're not in Syria.
People like you are why? Because you're crazy. That's why.
No, you're just an idiot, honestly. Sorry. She's just stupid. Does stupid things win stupid prizes.
Tony, that's why I would lie about my location. Because of crazy people like you. No, because the goal is not to have them find out, dummy. How do they not understand that? They're literally trying to find where I am. So why am I going to tell you where I am?
To prove that you're lying, which you always are.
An idiot? Like, anyways. Like, really? Is it that hard to put together? It's like 2 and 2, easy. I don't know. For me,
God, she's so fucking rude, even to someone just asking a question.
yeah, I mean, you know. Yes, I do have room service, but I don't want it. Okay, give me a minute. I'm turning my
Of course she does.
camera off and coming over here. I ordered something.
Oh.
You'll see when it gets here. Yes, okay. So basically, I was having a bit of burnout. Like I said, we were staying. Nina, it's kind of too late. You know? I'm not going to say like a lot of personal things, don't worry, but I'm just going to, because whenever I got back, I was going to release a series of videos from where I am anyways. But you heard what? I was, you know, I'm still recovering from, like, I didn't feel well. And the heat, like, constantly throughout the night, I'm not able to sleep well. And
Well, whose fault is it for running off to Syria? Would that be Foodie's?
then I was sleeping, going to bed late from the socializing and then getting up early because, like, you know, stat every morning at, like, early morning, the kids would be, like, coming in the room and waking us up. So I didn't feel like...
They gotta be living with people, right? They gotta be.
I was going to tell you guys where I was, but only after I got back.
Lies, true.
So that's why. And honestly, I'm missing, like, kind of Western comforts right now. Like, while I'm trying to feel better, I want to get a lot of rest and just, like, be alone mentally. I'm, like, not doing that well. Especially during the transition phase, I think it will be
Who could have seen this coming?
a lot better once we have, like, Salah finally finishes the house.
Finally, he's only been there like a month and a half. Finish the damn place already, Salah.
She wasn't able to really do fully because of the people still there and stuff. And like I said, since Kuwait, you know, he's been warning that, you know, he's going to need the house. Because to protect myself, that's why I tried to hide where I was. And then, like I said, I filmed videos for when I got back. So it's like a temporary lie. So when I got back, I would tell you, you know.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. She just went there to bees. What content is she going to make?
We're not paying rent right now, so it'd be the same thing. It's like cheaper, still cheaper than paying rent. You know, we got to pay to live. So it's not like I'm like, you know, just spending frivolously on like luxuries and stuff. Trust me, I'm not. No, I couldn't, Paige, because I can't do much. I'm not leaving the hotel. Like, if I go out and do things for content, they would know where I am. Even if I do things for mukbangs, they would know that food's not available in Syria.
So then, why were you going to do it? What?
The Western area, yeah. And it was, you know, the closest area, and it's very nice. The hotels, even the 2-3 stars, are like more like 4 stars, and they're very affordable. You know, I just really, the constant internet, I've been able to do more cameos and more live streams and everything than where I was. So yeah. No, it's not contagious weeks after you're sick. Get out of here. Oh my God.
Girl. I don't know why she insists on coming on live so often. Her and Amber, when it just pisses them off.
What? How do I take a flight when I'm sick? Like,
Because you would. You would.
like, that's what you get from this?
She would hide a zombie bite 1,000%. Her and Amber.
Get out of here. I hit it well, yeah. Until I reverse camera'd. No, he's not staying with me. He can't just travel anywhere. And he has to work on the house. So whenever it's all fixed up, because I can't be in it right now anyways. It's better for me to be away and out of the way. So it's not a lie. It's called not needing to
People were saying she didn't have to lie. Just say she was not in Syria, period.
tell you where I am because you're crazy. So yes, I'm going to keep lying too. I'm going to keep avoiding where to, like, you know.
Oh, we know.
As much as
It's literally her first nature. It's not second nature. First. Her second nature is try to dig herself out of a hole.
I can. Don't worry about it. You guys know me. You know how hard it would be to adapt. And
Then why'd you go there?
okay, I just needed, you know, I think it's just because, you know, I'm just
Because you're not supposed to be there.
really not. I wasn't feeling too well, and I just really needed to, decompress. No, I'm not going back to Canada. So it was so hot in that apartment that it was unbearable to be sick. Like I would wet a towel.
So you left while you were sick. That's what they were saying.
Like with water, and just put the fan in front of me, and it would be like it would cool me off. But I was always on the verge of being sick, and then we had to move, and it was just like I could hardly even keep my head up.
How much you want to bet it was her dirty, unwashed hands cooking in all that food that made everyone sick?
And I was like, I can't do anything. Like I don't know how I managed. I just like the night before, I think when I was feeling a little better, like a moment of okayness. I just packed like the suitcases. That's what my job was, and I cleaned the kitchen. But I'm surprised you didn't get a hotel earlier. No, I tried to tough it out. It's just that in transition, like I need to have my own space. I don't feel comfortable always staying at someone else's house. I
So they were crashing with other people. Damn.
don't like living out of suitcases like at someone else's house, and there was a lot of people living in one place, and you have to share bathrooms, and it's just
She really does not like people, dude. Eesh.
it was a
Which, like, listen, I understand. You need your personal private space whenever you're able to get that. I understand. But she, like, seems to freak the fuck out.
tougher country life, and now that we'll have our own place, and it'll be better off. So I was just really exhausted, and I was afraid of like I was gonna like just be really sick from exhaustion. Yeah, much booze. Like the one day that was so long, like we went and saw schools for Sasa, and we also it was just like we visited about 3 people, different households before that. It was a really exhausting. It was a really long day. Like it just was like. And then after that, we visited more people, and I was like, "You people are very nice," and but I really wasn't feeling well. Especially with Arab, you have to constantly put on social personality, or else it's kind of rude. Exactly. Yes.
Chantal doesn't need to put on social personality. She has to be fake. That's why she's exhausted, period.
You get it. You don't just go visit a short time and say hello. You go. They make coffee, and you can appreciate other cultures and ways of living with.
The thing is, she does not know the language. She really kind of doesn't know the culture. So I'm sure it gets boring just sitting around and having people talk to your husband and completely ignore you. I'm sure.
While acknowledging your own needs, right? I would get so mad when he would like have to go somewhere that I couldn't go with him because in their culture, the ladies stay with the ladies. And one day he just got up and he's like, I'm gonna go like, with this guy that was there.
She doesn't trust him. She doesn't trust him for a single fucking second, dude. Holy Christ.
And we're gonna go for a drive because there's ladies coming to visit. And I was like, what? What? You're gonna leave me with no translator? Because he usually translates, but otherwise I have to use Google Translate. It's kind of awkward. Just they'll say a sentence and then you'll be like, I don't know. And then you have to try to translate it, and sometimes the internet doesn't work.
See? Maybe you should have tried learning the language. You had multiple years in Kuwait, Foodie.
Hello. I have food.
Of course.
Not all of Syria is starving. Do you not feel stupid and ignorant saying things like that? There's starving people in Canada and the US as well. Did you know that? There's kids who go starving to school and have no food.
Yeah, and Trump just decided to cut all, school lunch programs for those kids. So, yeah, we're doing great.
How do you feel about eating? Yeah, I can't eat. I have to feel guilty for every single starving person in the world. When we do stay?
Yeah, you do. You do, Foodie. I'm just going to hold you to that standard because I don't like you.
With people, we always buy the food. Sometimes we pay for the water, gas, everything. Nobody's fearing
Oh, okay.
any attacks. None of you have any idea what life is actually like there. That's really funny that you think you do. And it's hardly luxury, but whatever. I guess compared to what we were in, but yeah, I feel pretty good about it. And so I was like, probably be better for you to go rest in a hotel because I'm going to
Because I want to have my other wife over.
be very busy with the house, and you could see I was getting pretty exhausted, not feeling well, And if I could bring them all with me, I would, but I can't because they can't travel. So,
Oh, I bet.
well, now that we're not there anymore, I guess I could tell you where we were. I think people already found that out anyway. But we were in a little town, like a town outside of Damascus called Sanaya. And we were in a second floor apartment. It was hot.
With one window? Jesus.
Because when I said I was coming to Syria, so I rushed to get an apartment for us. and it was a furnished apartment, so it was temporary until he would get his house, because the plan was always for him to move into his house. Like, people blame me for everyone having to leave Kuwait, but actually, we were planning on it anyway. Like, there was something in the works already,
Oh, I bet.
and this just kind of made it happen earlier for me.
Why would he go to a country that his family fled from?
Okay, bye guys.
Because the dude probably had no other freaking options. Teardrop, I would give you a small piece of pie, maybe half of a Reese's cup. I'm sure it's not the first time a hater has reported her PayPal and it's still there. No hate, I canceled my subscription. I disputed my PayPal donation with my bank, and my bank, Bank of America, has opened an investigation. Ooh! Alrighty, well that's the first one. We are, sorry, you might be able to hear the landscapers in the back. The second is Foodie Booty broke more furniture in Syria. So let's check that out.
She make it clap, clap, clap. She make it clap, clap, clap.
I always run over that.
That's how I'd be throwing it back.
I'm not leaving Syria forever. I'm just taking a bit of a break. Sasa cannot travel. I don't know if you're aware, but Syrian passport, they can only travel certain places. And the GCC are not one of them. But more importantly, I just wanted to be...
That seems odd to me, right? That, like, in other Arab, Middle Eastern countries, they don't accept other Middle Eastern passports. I mean, I don't know. I don't know the socio-political everything of whatnot, but damn.
Some AC. Hey, Melly. I was literally I feel like I was getting heat exhaustion, like...
You're a girl, probably.
Being...
That and the fact that you really aren't taking the proper diabetes medication.
That is a huge factor. You know, like it's, oof. Like I went overboard today with eating. And now I think, oh no, my life is over. Like I just ruined all the progress I made. But I have to just keep going, you know? What did you...
Oh, so she ate the fuck out of that place. God damn.
get it? Outback. And I did a mukbang video, but I'll release it later.
Ew. I don't know as though we want to see that.
I have to edit a whole bunch of things. I just went overboard with food. Outback, 2 pot noodles. What's the plan?
Jesus.
You mean for when I'm here? I don't know. I gotta make a plan. I should try to
I didn't even know Outback had noodles. What?
some content. I mean, I won't have the opportunity to eat like anything that I really love for a long time after. So Salah understands diabetes very well, yeah, because he has
Oh, it seems it.
some family members that have it. He's always on my case about my pills, and he'll get like actually mad if I don't take my pills.
Well, Foodie, can you try to give a fuck? Like, you claim you care about your family so much, you want to be there for your family, but then you're not thinking about the long term.
And like a child, sometimes I lie. I'm like, yeah, I did, because I know I don't want to.
You're pathetic, honestly. 40 some odd years old and you're lying about taking your medication? Shut the fuck up.
Hear it from him, because he'll be like, he'll rap me, he'll ride me out for like 5 effing minutes. I should just take them, I know, but
She literally has like a defiance within her. Even if it's something she knows she has to do, if someone suggests it, she ain't doing it. Just to spite someone. Every single time. It doesn't matter with what.
sometimes I forget. I'm thinking of like trying to have all my favorite
Okay, so maybe just be like, oh shoot, I forgot. Can you grab those for me real quick, babe? But no. No, I didn't.
foods. The problem is, when I got to Syria, like everyone is excited to feed you. Like, I feel so bad refusing, because when you refuse food, they look at you like almost like it's a rude thing. And
Well, Foodie, they're probably thinking to themselves, what the fuck is she talking about? Of course this fat bitch wants to eat. Sorry.
they don't really ask if you want something first. They just bring it to you. Like someone will bring me a huge plate of watermelon, and I told them, you know, like I have a sugar problem, but they don't think that it will affect me. Oh, it's just watermelon, or like somebody made rice pudding and I'm sure there's sugar in that plus the rice, and they're like, oh, it's just a little sugar, it won't hurt you. I don't think they really realize, foods that won't raise my blood sugar. But the thing is like my kidneys are not the healthiest.
Oh, I bet. It's probably a lack of water.
So I was told also by one doctor that eating too many high protein foods will also not be the best for the kidneys. So it's like you have to think of all your organs.
So maybe you should go to a place where you can properly, control the food that you are given and the food that you ingest. Because it doesn't sound like a safe or healthy thing to just be eating because you feel guilty.
So maybe I can just have like moderate protein, like enough, and then try to eat more fresh vegetables. I gotta get more vegetables in. I know I seem like privileged, and probably people think I have like all kinds of money and stuff. We do because I'm traveled, but no, it's a frugal trip.
Well, yeah. She gets money, but in the grand scheme of things, she has to go to Syria to be able to afford comfort or to be able to afford, food on top of everything else. Anywhere else in the world, all of her money would be going to rent or food.
There's meal deals for like 25 reals a day, which would be like maybe $8. I'm trying to be frugal. Like living with a lot of people stresses
Ordering from Outback is not the definition of frugal.
me out. You know what stresses me out? The scene in Home Alone at the beginning where they have all the family over and they're all running around, and oh my gosh, that would be like, I would rather hang out in hell.
Maybe she has antisocial personality disorder too. Jesus Christ.
Just like with this, just being around so many people is stressful. But I gotta get used to it.
I mean, I hear you, girl, but that's also the culture.
Assimilate to the culture as well. Oh my gosh, yeah, they do watch me for sure. There came a point. I tried to like hide my YouTube, and there came a point.
Lovely. So now they know exactly what she used their daughter for.
I didn't want to have to. I didn't know how they would react, but they were very understanding, and they didn't really like you whatever who you were in the past, whatever. And
The issue is, it's not the past. She's still very much the same foodie.
they were like, what was your channel name? And then that's when, obviously. And one time I went over, and Sasa, she likes to watch on her mom's mobile, right? Always on the mobile watching whatever on YouTube.
Cell phone? Who calls it a mobile?
And she can't differentiate between a hater channel and my channel, right? She just sees my face and she goes, Miriam. So I went over and she showed me the mobile.
No fucking way. Do you think Sasa has been watching hate videos on her?
And she went, Miriam. It was one of the stupid documentaries from one of the stupid losers.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, no, la, la, la.
Oh, she's going to get got.
No, give me that. And she just plays that one. So you're welcome for Sasa's ad revenue, you stinking loser. I don't remember which one it was. Salah.
No, you're welcome, because now that family's going to know exactly what you are.
He's like, let's show them our Salon Chantal channel on the TV with the whole family around it. Everything. And I was like, are you insane? I'm like, do you not realize when you pull up the channel, they're going to see all the hate channels about us? He didn't even care. He just did it anyways. Sure enough, right under Watch Next, there was like a video, like really bad thumbnail of us.
Well.
They just ignored it.
Oh, I bet. They definitely took mental note and were like, huh. It's going to start planting seeds of suspicion, and that's what's important.
I think they're just too polite. They don't care, whatever. So that was a big relief.
No, they definitely just did not mention it, but it probably set off alarm bells.
That's something normal in the West. People use SE, sexuality. I don't know if I can get banned for that word, but for as income, as a means of making money, So.
Okay. What does sex work have to do with anything you do? Well, I mean, your husband's basically a rent boy.
And, you know, I wanted a slice of the pie, even if it was...
That's what they were going to do prostitution charges on, weren't they? The fact that she's paying him to be with her. Oh, I mean, he's basically a low-grade escort. The lowest.
people laughing at me.
It's not really people laughing at you, Foodie. It's more so people pointing out your really disturbing behavior.
It's really hard to sleep sometimes in Syria because, especially at our apartment, the bed was like on this huge frame. It was a huge bed frame with a huge headboard. It was nice looking, but it was so creaky. Like even just for Salah, and I thought it was gonna break. I was gonna break it.
I mean, probably.
Oh, I broke a chair. I broke a plastic chair at Noor's. I was sitting on a chair. It was a plastic like deck chair, and I felt it like slowly going down, and then boom, and a piece of plastic like a projectile flew in my head on my head. It shattered. The one leg shattered. It was like hard plastic. I felt so bad. I'm like, I'll buy you a new chair. She's like, no, it's okay.
Good Lord, dude. They're going to start making her sit on the floor.
But it's, I don't like breaking people's furniture. Yeah, I actually did.
I wonder why.
Fall on the ground. I was lucky, but one of the legs like burst and one of the projectile piece of plastics hit me in the head. Yeah, so I broke another chair. I've broken a lot of furniture in my life, and I screamed. Like there was a living room full of people, and I screamed, and
oh my god, eye roll.
Everyone just like looked at me. Oh my god. Yeah, recently. How embarrassing.
Bruh, they just be like side-eyeing the fuck out of her. They probably just pity her.
I know. I was like, oh shit. I don't usually get embarrassed, but this time I felt my face get really hot. I mean, I am human, I guess. But, I mean, they made me feel okay about it because another woman that's there that's kind of big, she said that she broke one of those chairs too recently and fell on her back. Yeah, in Syria. Okay, good for you, Leanne. This trip isn't that expensive, actually. And it's very necessary, so... Yeah.
Very necessary.
It's worth it to me. Yes, Outback is a priority. You're right. Actually, I got $10 off, so it was a good
wow.
deal.
She can afford one more day.
And I did a mukbang, so I'm going to make that money back, Leanne. A balcony? No.
I don't know. I don't know, Foodie. Might know of some people that have been in contact with YouTube.
We're main level, but we have a pretty huge, like, yard, that's, like, walled in, so there's no way Julia can escape. So, and there's, like, a gate, there's, like, a door with a gate, so she'll be able to go outside. And she can't scale that wall. It's, like, a big cement wall.
You know something's gonna happen to that cat.
She won't be able to scale it, so... I'm gonna put some seating, like floor seating. Thanks for the money, but bye.
You're a bitch.
So every little thing I buy in my life is gonna be accused of being Sass's money for how long?
Yeah, pretty much, Foodie. Pretty much. Considering that you don't be getting that many views, you don't be getting that much donations, and you can't access your AdSense.
Like, how much do you really think we made? No one cares, Slugged Out. Yeah, seriously, stay mad about it. Nobody cares. Like...
And also, truth be told, the pay period since she did that hasn't even hit yet. So how would she be using that money?
If she's in school and has her outfits, her supplies, transportation, you don't need to know anything else. Thank you.
Well, you're not proving any of that. You said you'd post receipts, and here you are. Oh, well, actually, we think it'd be better not to.
Bye. Bye-bye.
She's a nasty, nasty woman, and I hope the full force of multiple countries' law systems comes down on her. I don't wish that on many people, because fuck the prison industrial complex, but I hope it comes down on her. Good Lord. Anyways, you guys, I'm surprised we were able to keep this under an hour. We're pushing it, but I'm surprised. I just wanted to kind of get very briefly, quickly caught up, but we'll see. We'll see what the weekend brings, I guess. Once again, it's going to be a quiet weekend. So I will catch y'all again on Monday. Hopefully there will be some new developing information. We'll see. But thank you guys so much. I hope everyone has a beautiful, wonderful day. Great Friday, a wonderful weekend. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, like and subscribe. Again, I hope everyone has a great weekend. Take care of yourselves, take care of your family. Have a great time. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care.